always say that one of the best ways to know is if you go to lunch and you're talking to someone else, would you tell them about this team? Could you? You know, could you say, I'm on, and does your team have a name? I'm on the operations team, the IT team for ABC company, and I want to work with one another on my team. That desire to work together is a key part of identity. I mentioned earlier role clarity, and it shows up in all of the competencies and most strongly in identity, where we know what we're supposed to do so we can do a good job. And what I'm specifically doing in this webinar is giving you very specific ideas for how to grow these skills or these competencies for your virtual team. One way is to create a logo or a motto for your team. Now, I've been thinking recently that one of the places where this is done best is by our school teams. For example, if you think of your team from your school, maybe you were the Tigers or the Lions or perhaps the Bears, you know. And you know what? That creates an identity that we'll remember over the rest of our lifetime. You can have fun with your team creating this for one another. You know, just have a little game, have everybody do something quickly and then present it to each other and talk about it. Or choose a name for your team. Maybe you've been called the HR team, but that's not so creative. That's not so interesting. You'd like to have something else. So you give yourself a name for your team. As I've mentioned, creating the roles and responsibilities is vital, and it's always important for a team, even more important when you're virtual, because you've got to know who's supposed to take on this job. If something comes up for you as a virtual team member, knowing each other's roles and responsibilities will help